Hello. This one's a little bit tricky. I've been trying to make a body for the camera inside this lens holder. Now, I'm having a few issues with it. I think it's good to show you that, everyone has issues. I think when you watch things on YouTube, you think everyone does things first time, and you get this false impression that life is really, really easy. Now, obviously, if you're really good at this, it probably can be, but I'm sure people still come into problems. Now, what I did was I created another part, and I called it camera. Now, I'm going to make that active, and everything else goes away. And I wanted to use the geometry from the lens holder to make the next bit, so kind of top down. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to sketch, and I'm going to sketch on any of those planes. It doesn't really matter. Now, I've kind of got that there, so I'm going to make it wireframe. Now, I want to sketch onto this geometry in here. Now, the problem I'm having with this is that it won't allow me to snap to it. It's only allowing me to snap to the outside of this object. Now, if I go in, I can show you what I mean. See how it'll snap to that automatically. But when I try and go into here, it'll snap to the inside of this object quite happily. But it won't snap to the edges of this geometry. Now, I'm sure it's really simple. I'm sure it's just something with the way I've drawn it or set it up, or something I'm looking at, and I'm sure someone will point out, well, really, that was super easy. Now, I've had a little look around in my tree, and I've looked for things that don't make sense. And as far as I can see, in my limited kind of knowledge, everything seems to be in there. Now, I've got lots of little sketches. I had sketches that I'd done twice, and as always, you click away and, you don't realize you're doing things. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take away that cam completely. I'm just going to delete it. And I'm going to go back into my lens holder. And I'm going to do the same for my lens holder. Now, that's a lot of work. How do you remember the sizes? Again, a great thing for your evaluation. I'm just going to go in and have a look at that sketch. So I'm going to open up that sketch, and I think that's the problem. If you look at that sketch in there, see how I have the sketch here, which is a sketch of this lens holder, but I also have this sketch of the inside body. So I think what I've done when I've made it, I've either projected this object and I've made that surface active. So I think that's where I've gone wrong with it. So I'm going to go back out and I'm going to go into that sketch to have a little look at it first. So I'm going to edit that sketch. And as always, when I do anything like this, now that's got all the sizes that I need on there. Perhaps it's missing that one there. No, that's that one there. It's a bit random, isn't it? 7.131. Obviously, when I've made this fillet, it's changed the length of that again. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a print screen of that, and I'm going to go into my other sheet. I have my backup sheet, and I'm going to put that drawing in there. So I have those dimensions, yeah? I could scribble them down a bit of paper. I've got my preliminary drawings, but obviously these have become more detailed than my preliminary drawings. It just has a general kind of shape with a few sizes on it. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to delete that sketch. And in fact, I'm just going to delete that part in completion. Like that. Oh, now when I do that, that's interesting. So that's that sketch there, lens holder. I'll make that active, and I'm just going to delete that part. And I'm going to redo that part. Now, I'm not going to make you sit and watch me redo that part. You can join me when I have redone that part. Thank you.